Got to see a Talia build up in the mid lane last game. Hopefully we get to see it happen here again. I also like the pairing of Kalista Talia. It may not seem like the most ingenious pairing necessarily, but it's very good to have them on the same team because Talia is a very good counter to Kalista. So if they're on the same team, you can't really counter it.
Yeah, and here today, both these teams stacking fairly aggressively. Hantera looking for a grand entrance over the wall, secures a multi-man knockup, but there's nowhere to go! Flashes over the wall, but still, Reckless is level 4. No ultimate available for Azza or Steelback, and
do it anyway.
The defensive capabilities of 113 might not be enough. That's going to be the flash burn, but now this sets up for the dive onto the Rakan, onto the Viego. Fair bit of CC available, and it's Steelback getting knocked up, but the double shove comes through. Actually, 1 kill traded back, support for support as it stands, as Scarlet gets executed, and Reckless gets taken out.
Ultimately, that's not bad for Solary. It is quite comical that they lose 2 people, one of them...
6.5 minutes, going towards that Herald. Azza's coming here as well, and there's nothing that Karmine Corp can really get anywhere else on the map. Unless they can find a pick onto Scarlet here, who has been ulted. Seiken will slam him back into the waiting arms of 113. And now actually Karmine Corp might be looking for the fight. The Fate Score has been used. Double knock-up. Heartbreaker over the wall. And Hantera also following his jungler. No kills coming through from Solary, but now the Rakan is in a very, very sticky place. Joko going over to him, and Hantera flashing away. There's no way that you get out of this one, surely.
He potentially gets executed, though. He might even be able to blast cone somewhere. Joko has got flash if he wants to go for it, and he gets out. He gets out. Solary go try and catch that. Could be Scarlet, could be Keo. But they've got the control set up. They've used 5 people to set up around this top side. And potentially Steelback going to go for a hook.
Connecting onto Cabashard, but now the Nautilus a little bit cut out. Flash engage, but over the wall goes Steelback, able to pull himself away with the Spider Nautilus hook. It's not enough to keep him alive, and 113 can't quite consume his corpse to keep himself on the rift. A 1-for-1 jungle down for K-Corp.
So instead of going, there is that support from the rest of the team. Joko moving up here. Scarlet once again taking that time to roam up to this top side and potentially help out the team. No Weaver's Wall used.
Oh, hook lands from Steelback onto 113. In with the Cyclone, knocking up the Viego, bonking on the head, taking him out. As Hantera will quickness under the tower. Teleport is going to come through. Solary needs to make this play work quickly. Steelback maybe goes a little bit too forward onto Cabashard. Not back, the Undying Rage will keep the Carbo Shard alive. But Solary, you still take the...
Karmine Corp select the Dragon. Solary selecting a tier 1.
Yeah, valuing the map pressure that you get out of taking this tier 1 tower a little bit more. As the hook is going to be connecting onto Hantera, who's not back, not to take it out. That was way too quick from Solary, as they're going to take down the mid lane tower as well. Cabo Shard and 113.
Dire. A lot less defensive capabilities. They're going to start up this Baron. Remember, Kalista in tandem with a Smite. You can secure objectives from very high HP thresholds.
Oh, Hantera going over the pit. Just getting a little check-in on the Baron HP. We've seen a steal today, but we will not see one in this game. Cleanly secured by Solary, but now Karmine Corp are looking for the fight. Cabashard in an Undying Range. He's way too angry to die until he finally gets killed. Just the one. Yeah, is able to dodge away from the Spectrum and the Heartbreaker strike. Not quite finding the engage. It's actually going to be Keo caught out here. Cabashard is going to be diving forward as down goes the GP. That is a kill for Karmine Corp, and the AD carry from Solary not quite in range here, as Hantera is going to be finding the engage off onto Scarlet in the mid side. Cabashard still not dead. There goes the Dreadline as Karmine Corp. They've taken too long to kill anyone in this fight, and now here comes the Kalista. Joko's on a killing spree. Seiken is dead as well. It looked good for Karmine Corp. Hardy of Karmine Corp to go for this, right?
Yeah, I think that what they're doing is stopping, though. They're stalling time, stopping recalls. Cabo's in the mid lane right now. That's a battle for 113.
Oh, 113. That's not great. That's not great. Rended down Rampage for Azza.
But look at the mid lane. It's all still worthwhile, this Corp.
As they are now rotating through that jungle, but that one green ward is going to spot them out and means that Steelback doesn't quite connect on that dredge line. It's still Solary who do have the lion's share of the pressure, a phrase that we've been using a fair bit. As Hantera is going to be going in. The hook and response onto Reckless as the Ricard is immediately forced to go back as in dives Joko. The disengaging shoot, but look at Azza 1v3ing on the backline on Kalista and finding damage, finding kills, but it's Camoshard being that carry on the other side of the fight. Gets 2, does fall down in the end. 3 for 2 in favor of Solary, but crucially, mid jungle AD carry all alive.
They can potentially go for this.
Yeah, might actually be getting collapsed on here on the bot side. Camoshard able to dash away. It's Hantera finding the engage as well, but the 2 members of Karmine Corp are caught out on the side lane with nowhere to go. Ghost isn't even available for Camoshard. The Cannon Barrage going to slow them a little bit. Joko smacks him on the head as the Undying Rage is going to buy a little bit of time, but the Monkey follows the Tryndamere over the wall. Winker in the bot lane.
Yeah, they've got the Baron as well, so getting rid of these creeps is not easy for Seiken. They're just, again, running to, or buying time here as Scarlet flashes.
Yeah, looking for a play onto Reckless, but actually gets it onto Hantera on the backside. Desire's going to be falling down as well. The Lovers duo in a shared coffin as Solary push through this bot lane. Seiken and 113, the only members left alive for Karmine Corp. The wave clear can come through from this Azir, but it may not be enough. That's a good flash from Seiken to just buy some time and steal back. Not quite able to find the engage.
They may well just look for the game here. They've got 2 cannon minions buffed up with that Baron to try and take some turrets. A new fresh wave here. Camoshard back alive.
Doesn't have the ultimate, crucially. So much power of the Tryndamere is in that ability, and he's not going to have access to it. 113 already dead as there it comes through. The ultimate, the Undying Range, just in time to buy a little bit, but it's not enough. Slain by Azza, who is unkillable on the Callista, as Seiken and Hantera are going to man the final defense. The Azir thrown back into the team. The engage not enough from Hantera. Reckless has to do it, has to be the carry for Karmine Corp in this final fight. So much damage being dropped as Reckless, he's still alive, but the Nexus is the focus, and Solary take out Karmine Corp.
And against the odds, it's Solary that find the win. 4 and 10. They do not care for their